This is Martrblood. I want to talk to you yet again about the deplorable actions of the federal government. They have joined forces with the corporations globally. They want to take over your life, your soul. Where's the proof? Well, it's all over the internet. You should look it up sometime. Start cross-referencing influenza and eugenics. Search on Wikipedia history of eugenics in the United States. We have been the poison to dilute the world for the past 100 years. Through federal funding, our eugenics program in 1907 was jump-started. We started experimenting on random groups of babies. We started sterilizing small groups of them. Also, they have used the monopoly to gain control in Congress. They have waged war on your liberty. It is the most precious thing to you. The thing that you have been led to believe that you have this day, but you don't. But you can gain it back by refusing to believe the lies that they have told you. They have used your school systems. They have used every level of society to infiltrate your mind. They have used distractions of every form to infantize your needs. You believe you are free, but then when you speak your mind, you are given censors, systems of surveillance. There are cameras everywhere you go. There are GPS devices put in your phones, away from what you can turn on and turn off. These are independently put in your phones. So when you turn them off, it doesn't turn off the GPS necessarily. They can track you. Also, they've been using terrorist attacks in order to gain control of the public. Fear is now their most powerful tool. On 9/11, we believed that the terrorists had weapons of mass destruction. Thought to take it. Did you ever stop to think, why exactly were we looking for weapons of mass destruction when Syria and all the Arabic nations blew through all of that stuff during the Cold War? That's right. During President Carter, they all spent all of our weapons. They borrowed it from us. You have been used. Also, the Boston bombing. Oh, don't think I've forgotten about that. No one ever should. What happened is that they decided to frame a Saudi nationalist, and then around that same week or the week after, I can't remember at this point, but you can probably look it up on Drudge if they still have it. But the Saudi nationalists got deported before they ever had a chance to interrogate him. Then there were the two bombers
the Russian ones, that looked exactly like the feds. Yeah, the federal operatives walking around with their huge detonators in their backpacks that looked exactly the same. Then after that, there was an event where the federal government released to the press photos that they say are evidence of the bombers' guiltiness. But then, prior to that, there were photos of those government operatives, and the federal government told us that we can't look at it. No, don't look at those photos. Those photos are not important. Boy, starting to wonder, huh? Okay, well, during, it was about maybe a month ago or so, a few weeks back at least, there was a woman on CNET who released a clip of audio feed from the CB radios that the Boston Police Department had. She recorded over the whole entire, it was like, I forget how long it was, but anyway, they caught her feeding the audio of what was caught on CB radio about another search for a terrorist suspect. That's right. After they apparently caught their man, there was no other suspects involved. They were still looking for somebody. So after that, the federal government forced that woman to take down her stuff. They took the stuff down and forced her to apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, you have been lied to, manipulated. There is a video on YouTube. You go on C-SPAN, alright? The federal government openly admits on CSNBC that we are in fact slaves of the federal government. I dare every single person watching this video revolt, unite and rebel, revolt. This reign of terror on the human soul must end. It ends when people start to unite, when they fight back. This system of control that has controlled everybody for the last 150 years. We have been in debt. Did you know that most of America's debt is foreign? Over 100% of America's debt is foreign. We are about to be owned by the UN. They have placed their laws and hidden it from you, from the mainstream media. They have paid them off, just like they have for the longest time. It is time to fight back. It is time to unite, to rebel. This reign of terror ends now. Rebel. It is your only way to fight for your liberty, for your soul, for your future. This ends today. You must fight this in order to gain your soul back, in order to gain liberty, in order to gain freedom. These are foreign concepts. You must rebel in order to regain these foreign concepts that we have all but forgotten. It is no longer a republic. It is a fascist dictatorship. Look it up online. We are controlled by the corporations and centralized banks. It's time to fight back. It's time to get back what is rightfully ours. Our republic. You have given me your wrath and put me in my